Hey guys, it's Monday here in Practice Makes Pros, and today I'm going to be talking about character relationships. Relationships between characters form the basis of a story. You can't really write a story without having some interaction between another character. It depends somewhat on the writing style that you incorporate in your stories. For example, Tracy Hughes Friday likes to write about family dynamics, whereas I prefer to write about mystery to an extent and intrigue the reader. So there's a little less family dynamics in my writing as opposed to Tracy's. That's not to say that my characters would have less interaction with another character as opposed to the characters that Tracy are writing about in her story, because there could be the same amount of interaction despite the genre, but you're using the interaction in a different way. You're incorporating those relationships between characters in a different way to, say, another genre. As mentioned quite rightly by Ali in her video, because I study psychology at university, I take a more analytical approach when I write a story. It focuses a lot on the thought processes that the characters go through. It focuses on what the character's thinking rather than what they're saying to another character. My writing has only been distinguished as analytical since I've been studying psychology, however. When I was younger, I took a broader approach to writing. Despite this, I do like to make distinct differentiations between my character's behaviour and attitude towards one character and then their attitude towards another character, and weave these thoughts and feelings towards a certain character into maybe a subplot. Here's an example for you. Say, for instance, the main character was called John, and he had a grudge against another character, Ethan. Why does he have this grudge? Why is that grudge there? And I will use these feelings of hatred towards Ethan in a subplot. So it could be, for example, that he's just taken John's girlfriend from him. Hopefully that makes sense. As well as writing analytically, I do like to write romance stories, which is a totally different ballgame because the relationships between characters are different again. So for me, it really depends somewhat on what kind of genre I'm writing and whether the relationships between characters that I want to use actually fit with that genre. So, for example, a collaborative story that I'm writing in at the moment called Stake Your Claim, there's two types of characters. There's the humans and there's the good vampires. And my character is a good vampire, but the relationship between the humans and the good vampires are rocky to an extent. The humans, even though the vampires are good, the humans don't trust them, and the vampires feel as though they're being treated like scum. However, if you're still struggling to think of character relationships, you can use this simple skeleton. 1. The main character needs to have a mother or father figure. 2. The main character needs to have a best friend or someone they can rely on. And 3. The main character needs to have someone they don't get along with. Once you have those, just bulk them out and I'm sure the story will work out great. That's it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. You can do that by clicking on a little square that's in this corner and pressing the subscribe button. Don't forget to check back on Wednesday for Ali's video and Friday for Tracy's video. And as always, don't forget, practice makes pros.